everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a really fun video. YesStyle actually sent me some makeup products to test out, and I have about 6 products here that I'm going to share with you guys, let you know my thoughts on them, and show you how I apply them. I will have links to all the products below. They are referral links, so if you do purchase anything through them, I will make a small commission. But yeah, so these were all sent to me from YesStyle, and I wanted to share them with you guys and let you know what I think about all these products. I am a huge fan of K-beauty and Asian makeup in general, so there are a lot of things here. I am so excited. Some brands I have definitely reviewed before on my channel and a few new ones as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing what these products are like and what I think about them, then please keep watching. Alright, so I got tons of products to share with you guys. The first one is a Korean brand, and I have definitely wanted this before and I've just never purchased it, but this is from the brand Too Cool for School. This is what the outer package of it looks like. This is called the Art Class by Rodin Shading, and it is the Creator de Contour. I believe mine is in number 2 modern, and I looked up the prices of these. They might have fluctuated just a little bit since I checked them yesterday. The regular price of this on their site was $23.90, and if you're not familiar with YesStyle, they do have a few tiers of kind of like Beauty Insider and VIB like Sephora has. They have like gold and silver and maybe bronze, I think. I'm a gold member, so you get a higher discount the higher your rank. So the gold price with this would be $20.22 last time I checked it, so just a little bit of discount if you are a higher rank. So this is what the product looks like. It is a very cute little compact, and what I really like about this is that it has 3 different colors in here. It has kind of like a light, a medium, and a dark brown contour color. So what I think is great about that is that you can really focus on how deep or light you want the color to be. If you want more of a lighter color, you can kind of focus your brush more on this side. If you're just kind of going for an all over kind of color, just swirl all around the middle. And if you want to get a little bit of a deeper color, you can focus more on this side. So I'm going to get to the application clip of this and let you guys know more about what I think and how this applies for me. So I'm going to first just go over, and I'm going to use the whole thing, and we're going to contour around my face. I'm going to do the cheeks and around my forehead and a little bit on my jawline, and then we'll come back and do the nose as well. So I just swirled my brush all around, and I'm going to start by slowly building this up in the hollows of my cheeks. So overall, I feel like this is a very like sheer but very buildable. So when I first started applying it, I wasn't seeing a whole lot, but now that I'm working it, it definitely is really showing up now. I think you can totally see where I have applied it, and I'll compare with the other side that I haven't applied anything to. But I really like that about this, because sometimes I have a few contouring products that just build up so fast and it's really hard to blend. This I feel like is a lot easier to work with because it is so light at first. So this is the side with the contour, and this is the side without. So I definitely think it did do a really noticeable job, and I really like this. So I'm gonna finish up this side, and then I'll show you how I use it for nose contour. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to a different brush. So I'm gonna focus this one mainly in these lighter 2 colors. I'm just gonna go right back and forth between those, and I'm going to just lightly define my nose. I really just like how convenient that is to have one product in there that you can kind of be really versatile with and not have to have 2 separate products. All right, so overall I really do like this contour product. I think it's very soft and easy to blend, very buildable as well. I definitely think when I first started out it looked a lot sheer, but you really can easily build it up. I feel like I got a really nice looking kind of contour without it being so over the top or so hard to blend. I would say this is very beginner friendly because it is so easy to build. Okay, so the next product that they sent is from the brand I'm Mimi. So this is called I'm Mimi I'm Multi-Cube. This is the most adorable thing I think I've ever seen. This one is in number 2. It's all about apple red, and the regular price for this one is $32.90, and the gold price is a huge difference, was $11.84. So it definitely pays off if you have a higher rank, because that is a very large price difference. But one thing I really love about this is look at how teeny tiny and compact this is. This is insane, especially when I tell you this has 5 different powder products in it. It has 4 eyeshadows and 1 blush. I can't believe it because it's so compact, like you could literally put this in your pocket. So this one is so adorable, and another thing I love, it has a mirror. It is a teeny tiny mirror, but it's definitely functional and you can use it. If you're like trying to touch up your eyeshadow, you can totally use this mirror. So these are the 4 eyeshadow colors in here. You got 2 matte colors and 2 shimmers, and I love the colors that they chose, especially having a light matte and a dark dark matte, and then more of like a light shimmer and a more of like a poppy kind of color of shimmer. So these are so pretty. And then on the bottom here is the actual blush. So it is a bright red blush. So I'm gonna get into the blush application part of this, and we're gonna come back to see the eyes in just a moment. But yeah, so this is the I'm Mimi Multi Cube. We're gonna use this blush. Now this blush looks a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit will go a long way. I am gonna do like a really quick little swatch on my finger. Oh yeah, like straight up red. So I'm gonna be extremely careful with how I apply this. I'm gonna take just the tiniest bit. Even with blending that in, this is a very potent red. So I'm going to take just the tiniest bit on my brush. I'm gonna dip in. That's probably much I'm gonna use. I'm gonna even tap some off, and I'm gonna slowly build up this color because I know that you can get really intense with these types of blushes. So this is just a color that I would have to be a little bit careful with. But even though it is a red color, if you do take the time to apply it very slowly and build it up, it looks very beautiful. So this is just one I would caution you on being very light-handed with unless you have much deeper skin, or if you just really want that intense red blush look. Another thing about using a blush this pigmented, it will probably last you your entire life because you just need the absolute tiniest bit. And I think you can see with how the color turned out, it doesn't look like crazy intense red because I took my time and I really like blended it out and really smoothed it and softened it. But I mean, if you wanted like full on red matte cheeks, you could definitely do that. So just be careful with this one, but definitely a really pretty look in the end if you do take your time. There are a few different color options in this style, so if this color option is not for you, I think they have about 4 or 5 different ones, and some that have more of like a pink kind of color or a peachy color, so I will definitely be checking some more of these out. So the next product is from a Korean brand. This is called the Sem. I have tried so many products from this brand before and I really like a lot of their stuff. So this one is called the Semul Luminous Multi Highlighter. So it looks like this. It's a really pretty kind of like a mosaic highlighter. So there are a few different colors in here. There is pink and purple and green and gold and like a white kind of shimmery pearl colors. So this one is in number 1 pink white. I think there were 2 different color options in this one. The regular price of this one is $9.90, or if you are a gold member, it is $7.13. All right, so now I will show you how I applied this product. Okay, so I'm just going to again take my highlighting brush. I'm just going to swirl all around, not really focusing on anywhere in particular. I'm going to tap just a little bit of it off, and we are going to apply it to the cheekbones. Again, I'm applying this very lightly because it does seem to have a bit more of like a shimmery kind of look, but it's actually really pretty. It's been a while since I've gone for like a more of like an icy white highlighter. I typically stand more with like a goldy beige kind of one, but not too intense because I do have a bit more fair skin. But this is so pretty, and I feel like it's not overly glittery. It definitely gives you a bit of that sheen to the skin, but there's definitely not any like sparkles in it, which is definitely something I'm not a fan of. I don't like having glitter particles on my face. But yeah, this one is actually really pretty as well. I think overall it just gives you a really like nice frosty kind of like highlight, but you can definitely build this up to be like a blinding highlight as well. Okay, so we are moving on to eyes, and we're gonna go back to the I'm Mimi Multi Cube. So I'm gonna start off with the first color here, number 1. It's more of like a almost like a mauve-y kind of color. It's not like a super dark brown, but I'm just gonna pick some of that up and apply this to my crease, and I'm gonna blend that in and just kind of start that color right there to kind of deepen the shape of my eyes because I have hooded eyelids. I kind of like to create more of like a kind of like a depth in my eyes to balance out that heavy upper lid. Okay, and then taking a smaller brush, I'm gonna take that same color and I'm gonna run it on the lower bottom portion of my lash line just to bring some of that color down. Okay, next I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush, and now I'm gonna take the third color there. That one is the matte brown. So I'm just gonna pick some of that up onto my brush, and I'm gonna deepen that crease even more and just further define it. And that color really showed up. You can see the difference between my eyes here. So that color is definitely really pigmented and definitely easy to blend with too. Okay, and taking a smaller brush again, going back with that brown shadow, I'm gonna take that and run it on the lower lash line and blend that inward to connect the color. So first I think I'm gonna take the orange color here, number 4, and put that on my flat shading brush. And I want to build that up kind of on the main portion of my lid and leave a little bit on the inner corner for that other glittery shimmer color, and then just kind of pat this in and blend it in. Okay, and then taking just a tiny bit of that, I'm gonna run that on the lower inner portion. I'm gonna leave just a tiny bit on the inner corner for the other color. All right, and finally taking that last color, number 2, that shimmery kind of coppery beige, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna put a little bit of it on the inner corner and blend that inward. Okay, so that is it for the eyeshadow. A really simple, easy look, and I can't believe that all of that was in this teeny tiny little compact here. Okay, the next product I have to show is an eyeliner, and this one is from the brand Peach Sea, and it's called the Slim Waterproof Fixie Liner. So I got mine in the color Deep Brown is what they sent me. I probably, if I was picking out the color, I would have gone for black, but brown's nice. I really don't have a lot of experience using like a brown eyeliner. I've just always kind of gone for like a black, so it's kind of nice if you want more of like a softer, less not harsh, but you know, just a less intense kind of look. Deep brown eyeliners can be very, very flattering for that. The regular price of this one was $7.90 and the gold price was $6.69. So now I will show you how I used this product. I typically use liquid liners for my top eyeliner, but I want to try this and do something a little bit different. I might smudge it, I don't know, I'm just gonna play with it and see. Ooh, it's definitely very creamy. I was not expecting that. And then I might take just a little bit of that brown eyeshadow from earlier and just kind of blend over that to kind of create more of a smoky look. Okay, so I lined my lid. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this on the waterline and apply it there. And I'm going to keep it mainly on the outer of my waterline just because my eyes tend to water really bad and smudge. So I want to keep this more on the outer portion. So overall, my thoughts on this one, I actually don't really care for it too much for the upper lash line. I just didn't really care for how that looked. But on the waterline and the lower lash line, I really actually liked it. It was so smooth and so creamy. It just glided on so easy, and I kind of like doing like a little bit more of like a smudged out kind of eyeliner look, and I felt like that was so simple to do with this product because it wasn't dry and it didn't tug on the really delicate area of my eyes. So I actually really like this. I feel like if it was black, I would probably get more use out of it, but brown is nice as well. But if I were to purchase this for myself, I think I would definitely go for the black one. Okay, the next product is a mascara. This one is actually a Japanese mascara. I don't have any Japanese speaking or reading language skills. I can read a little bit of Korean, but Japanese, no way. So this one is actually from the brand, I think it's Ishan, and it's called the Kiss Me Heroin Make Curl and Long Mascara, and mine is in number 1 black. The regular price of this one was $13.90 and the gold price of it is $11.76. So I will share with you guys how this one applied. Okay, so now we're gonna do mascara. I accidentally already started without filming, so I've already applied it to this eye. I'm gonna finish applying it and show you how it applies to the other eye. But my first thoughts about this one was it is very separating, and it's very good at like not clumping the lashes together and really fanning them out if that's something you like. I did have to build up a couple coats because I like my mascara a little bit more like voluminous. I feel like this one is just like really good if you like really separated lashes, but I kind of like mine a little bit more voluminous. But now you can kind of see the before and after of what it did to my lashes. So these are my really sad, pathetic lashes, and this is what it looks like after applying it. I probably did about 2 coats on this one, but I do feel like I have to dip in a couple times to get enough product on the wand to really coat my lashes. Okay, and now I'm gonna apply just a little bit to my lower lash line. All right, and so that is it for the mascara. So overall, my thoughts on this mascara, I think for me, it's just not my favorite product out of this group of products. I like a little bit more of like voluminous kind of mascaras, and this one I feel like is a little bit more good for lengthening and separating. For me, it just wasn't my favorite product. All right, and the final product I have is a lip product. This is from the brand Romand, and this one is called the Glasting Water Tint. It's definitely a different type of formula, and I have the color number 5 Rose Splash. So the regular price of this one is $10.90 and the gold price of it was $9.23. All right, so I will talk more about this in the application portion. Okay. Oh, this is a really interesting texture. Okay, the texture of this is really good. It's almost like if you've ever used Korean lip tints before, it has a very similar texture to that, but almost like a jelly kind of feeling on the lips. It's very like cooling and smoothing, and I don't know, I really like it. But it's not thick and it's not sticky, it's very thin. And I actually really like the color of this as well. I was afraid it was going to be like super dark and intense, like this kind of color, but because it is more of like a gel and like glossy kind of formula, I feel like it makes the color a little bit sheer, but still like it has a lot of color to it, but it's not like a full-on like liquid lipstick, like opacity kind of product. So I actually really like this lip color. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it on me, but I think it's actually really pretty. All right, and that is the final look. I added some eyelashes just to kind of give it a little bit more of a fancy look. So yeah, those are all 6 of the products that YesStyle sent to me for review. So overall, I kind of want to rank my favorite products and let you guys know which ones I would really recommend and the other ones that maybe are not my favorite. I'm gonna go from my least favorite to my most favorite. So I think for my least favorite product, I do have to give it to the mascara. It's not a bad mascara, it's just typically not my style of mascara that I like, but I can totally see a lot of people really liking this. Number 5, I would give to the Fixie Gel Liner. This one I think would be a little bit higher if it was black, just because like I said, I don't use browns as much, but overall, if you like this for the waterline, I would totally recommend it because it just glided on so smooth. Okay, number 4, I'm gonna give to the highlighter. I feel like it is super pretty and very flattering, but I do feel like if you do have deeper skin tone, this might be a little bit too icy on your skin, so it really just kind of depends on your preference of highlighter kind of color tones and how deep your skin is. It's really cute. I just love looking at it. It's so pretty looking. Okay, number 3, I'm gonna give to the contour product. I feel like this is another really good one, and I can see myself using this all the way up. I would say, however, if you are any darker than like a medium skin tone, this probably will not show up on you, so it's definitely more for like a medium to a light skin tone in order this to show up. Okay, number 2. This one was really hard. I didn't know which one I wanted, number 1 and number 2, but I am going with the lip product for number 2. I just can't get over how comfortable this is, and I want to see what other colors they have because I feel like this is just a really comfortable lip formula, and that of course leaves the I'm Mimi Multi-Cube as my number 1 product, and for me, I just can't get over how compact this is. I know I would get a ton of use out of something like this because it is so convenient and so cute, so I'm definitely going to be looking into more of these. So yeah, that is everything that I got from YesStyle. So thank you, YesStyle, for sending me these to review. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I haven't tried a lot of Asian beauty products in a while. I've kind of been out of it for a bit, so it's really fun to test a lot of things I've seen before but I've never purchased for myself, so it was really fun and exciting to do. So I will have links to all of these products below. Like I mentioned, they are referral links, and yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.